Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, the State of our World on Friday, January 28, 2022. What is it? Coronavirus is still out there. Now, what's on major headlines? U.S.-backed drug war fuels murders of journalists in Mexico, which is the most dangerous country for media workers, so we have to fix that. And then, home demolition in Sheikh Jarrah, seen as part of broader Israeli effort to dispossess Palestinians. And the Israeli forces continue to expel Palestinians from their homes in occupied East Jerusalem, moves that the United Nations has described as possible war crime. We speak to Palestinian poet and activist Mohammed E. Kurd, whose family is among those facing eviction in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood. Sheikh Jarrah is also where the Salila family recently gained attention for threatening self-immolation while protecting their eviction and the demolition of their home. The dispossession of Palestinians has left families facing homelessness in the cold of winter. This is not a unique situation for our neighborhoods, says Elkert. This is happening all across colonized Palestine. I totally agree, and I'm hoping uh, we will be able to change that because that is not the right thing to do at all. Uh, Not at all. We shouldn't be taking people from their homes. But that's what they want to do. Uh, I don't know how our government keeps siding with Israel. Israel destroys Palestinians' property. They kill their plants and animals. They kill them. Take their homes. I just don't get it. All right. Now, what else? Downfall. The case against Boeing. Director Rory Kennedy and Michael Stumo, father of crash victim. Boeing had this new feature in their planes, the IMAX, I think it was called, and but you had to pay extra for it. So there were two crashes, and two different countries in Asia, and they ended up with a settlement with the federal government under Trumpy, where they didn't admit any guilt. That's really terrible, but that's the way it is. Okay, what else happened? U.S. calls for Security Council meeting on Ukraine as Russia warns of nuclear confrontation. Okay, hope they'll resolve that. Biden pledges to nominate a black woman to the Supreme Court in February. I support that. Burkina Faso coup leader Paul Henri Damiba, who was trained by U.S. military, gives first speech. In other words, we trained him to do what he did, colonize Africa and Asia and the rest of the world. Okay. Ms. Castro sworn in as first woman president and endorses 200-year history. I hope she will do well. I'm very happy about that. Fukushima nuclear disaster survivors sue over cancer diagnoses. So, as a result of the 2011 nuclear meltdown. So I'm hoping they will win. Okay. 70 confirmed dead after tropical storm brings flooding to southern Africa. That's nice. Climate change. A massive iceberg breaks up in southern Atlantic with unknown environmental toll. Climate change. Federal judge cancels Biden administration's largest ever offshore drilling lease deal. Good. Thank you. And LA City Council moves to end oil and gas drilling. Good, I support that. Pittsburgh Bridge collapses hours before Biden visits the city to promote infrastructure bill. Good timing. U.S. Coast Guard suspends search for migrant boat wreck victims. 39 people likely did not survive. So, hopefully, that'll work out. Poor people trying to get here. Okay, now Oklahoma executes Donald Grant, the first U.S. prisoner to be put to death in 2022. Well, we shouldn't have the death penalty. The death penalty is really illegal and immoral. For the worst criminal, you give them life without parole, without life without chance of parole. Okay, now Amazon warehouse workers in Staten Island will vote on forming a union. I hope they will be successful because they need uh, representation. They need to be treated fairly. New York City street vendors push for new laws protecting their rights. Um, Street vending, yeah, I mean, all the things that go on in the business world that are illegal by the one percenters. So let street vendors get their work as street vendors. Make it legal. Okay, 20 years ago, George W. Bush gives Axis of Evil speech a year before illegal invasion of Iraq. That's very nice. We are a colonial power. Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer to retire, handing Biden chance to nominate a replacement. Good. U.S. and NATO offer no concessions to Russia and stand off over Ukraine. Good. Uh, and also get Crimea back from the Russians. Okay. Now, so there's some of the things that have happened in the world. The world is a mess. How about a little music? I'd like to sing a song called I Believe. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry or touch a leaf or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Okay. Thank you for tuning in this evening for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of Our World on Friday, January 28th, 2022. I hope you join us again tomorrow. And in the meantime, stay safe, practice social distancing, wear a mask when the vaccine is available for you. It's safe for you to take it. I would take it. Had mine on May 27th, so early next month I'm due for my booster. I have to look around for that. Anyway, take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night, all.